Hello all, this is Lingaraj from Secure Apostille Service. We do apostillations for Indian issued documents, US issued documents, UK issued documents, Canada issued documents, Hong Kong, Singapore, you name it. If you need any apostillation service for any issued documents, you can contact us. So today we'll discuss about how to get apostillation in Bangalore. We'll be touching on the following topics like what is apostillation, why is the apostillation required in the first place, what all the documents you need to get apostille. We'll discuss about the process involved in getting the apostillation done, and we will discuss some common questions, queries of the candidates. So let's get started. So what is apostillation? Apostillation is a verification of the seal and the signature on the document. So any document if you can take as a birth certificate, marriage certificate, degree certificate, these all kinds of certificates will have a seal and the signature of the issuing authority. The authority which issued you, they will have a seal. For the birth certificate, it will be birth and death registrar. Marriage certificate will be marriage registrar. Death certificate will be birth and death registrar. Degree certificate will be chancellor or examination department. So each and every document will have a seal and the signature. What apostillation does is it will verify whether the document is genuine or whether the document is issued by the right authority or not. So that verification will do. Why apostillation is needed in the first place? Whenever you are going to foreign countries, you will be needing to submit some documents. For work visa, you need degree certificate. For dependent visa, you need either the marriage certificate or the birth certificate. So these all certificates you will have to submit it to the embassy or to the foreign authorities. In those cases, the authorities who are accepting the document, they don't know whether these are all genuine documents and then issued by the right authority or not. They don't know. So what the apostillation does that it will confirm the foreign authorities stating that this is a genuine document and it can be accepted internationally. This is what the apostillation conveys. Once the document has an apostille, it will be a sticker that will be pasted on the document. Once the apostillation is done on the document, it is valid in all the Hague countries. You can use the same document in Spain, France, US, UK, Canada. In all those countries, you can use the same document. So how do you get the apostillation being in Bangalore? See, apostillation will be done by the Ministry of External Affairs. However, there are processes that are involved before submitting it to Ministry of External Affairs. So when you submit the document to us, what we will do is we will verify the authenticity of the document, whether it is an original document or a photocopy, and then we will see the seal and the signature that is present on the document, and we will verify the authority who issued the document. Let's say birth and death certificate. We will verify whether the birth and death registrar themselves issued the document or not. That verification we will do and then submit it to the Ministry of External Affairs. Once this verification is done, then finally you will get a apostillation sticker on the document. So how do you get the apostillation? You can submit the original document at our Bangalore office, or you can courier the documents to our Bangalore office, or if you can opt for pick up and drop service, which we have, we will pick the document, get the apostillation done, and then deliver it back to you. So document safety is guaranteed. That is 100% sure. So what are the processes that are involved in this apostillation of the document? So whenever you submit the document, first the document will go for the notary attestation. Next, the document will go for the court verification. Subdivisional magistrate will attest. Finally, the document is going to go for the Ministry of External Affairs office for final apostillation process. So what all documents you need to get the apostillation? First thing, what we require for the apostillation is that original document, if it is an originally issued document, or online document, if it's an online document, you can submit the PDF of the document. This is one set. And then we need the passport scan copy of the candidate whose name is mentioned on the document. Passport scan copy, first page and last page. So you can submit these documents and then we'll get the apostillation done. If in case you need a apostillation on the photocopies, then you can just share the PDF of the document. We will do the copy certificate notarization and then it will go for the apostillation process. So these are all the documents that we require for the apostillation. So let's say in case what are the documents that you need to get apostillation, that depends on which country you are traveling and under which visa you are traveling. So whatever the information that will be, it's a general information. For specific information, you have to check with the embassy that to which country you are traveling. Those embassies you will have to contact. They will have a checklist. So for work visa, it will generally be your education qualification like degree certificates and then police clearance certificate to show that you don't have any criminal record. Degree certificate is to show that you have enough qualification for this job. If it is for a dependent visa of your spouse, it will be the marriage certificate. If it is for your children, then it will be a birth certificate. And if it is a business visa, then it will be the company records like a certificate of incorporation, AOA, MOA, these kind of documents. They are commercial documents. So if you want apostillation on the personal documents, you can submit your personal documents. If you want the apostillation on the commercial documents, you need to submit the commercial document, and there will be a separate process for the commercial document that we will look into in different video. So now we will take some general queries of the customers. First one is like, so the customer will be having one name in the passport and then different name on the document. Maybe it may be an expanded form in passport and the short form in birth certificate. Let's say an example, my birth certificate says Lingaraj SK and then the passport says Lingaraj S. Kadamanahalli. So this is how the passport will be, and then your birth certificate will always be in shorter length. This is not an issue in India, but whenever you are going to foreign country, this will be an issue because there will be a name mismatch, or sometimes there is a spelling mismatch. Praveen can be written as Praveen and then Pravin. So this kind of a small mistakes will be there. So in order to correct that, you will get a same name affidavit done stating that whatever the name mentioned on this document, whatever the name mentioned on my passport, or whatever the name mentioned on other certificate, you can combine in one affidavit and go for the notarization. This will be a binding document for your different name verifications in different documents that you can do. And then some customers come to us with the laminated documents. Definitely apostillation involves the seal and the signature of Ministry of External Affairs, court, notary, and these things. If you have a laminated document, the seal cannot sit on the lamination. It will be wiped out. So it is better to submit delaminated document, or you can hand over the documents. We will delaminate it professionally. And there are cases where customers are really confused whether they want the apostillation, and they have heard a term called embassy attestation. So here is the basic rule. If you are going for a Hague country, you can check for Hague country list. If you are going for a Hague country, then you need an apostille. Any country which is outside that Hague Convention countries, you need the embassy attestation. Like after the apostillation, we will further submit it to embassy. Let's say for UAE, if you are traveling Dubai, then once the apostillation is done, then we will submit the document to Dubai, like UAE embassy attestation. And then there is a separate MOFA process. We will look into that in a separate video regarding the UAE specifically. For Egypt, like you need an Egypt embassy attestation. In some cases, even if you go check that Hague Convention list, your country will not be there, but however you can submit the apostillation for it. So there are the apostillation embassy attestation process is a little bit tricky kind of a thing. Consult us before taking a firm decision, so that you will have solid information on that. So our expertise are completely into that. So we will be assisting you with apostillation for Indian issued documents. If you have Indian issued documents, if you are born in US, you have a OCI application, then you need an apostille for your US birth certificate. That kind of apostillation, any country, if you have documents, any country's apostillation we can handle. So our professionals will be informing you thorough details of the process involved in it, cost, time details, and then if you require any pickup and drop service, that also we can assist regarding that. So if you need any apostillation, you can always contact us. Our team will be 24/7 available. Thank you.